friends and family and people who just found me on the interwebs. I'm back after a bit of a break. I guess not really a break, it's just been a while since I did my last vlog. 3.5 weeks to be exact. So, sorry about that, but I have a lot to update you on. A lot has happened in my life. Yeah, so I haven't done it in 3 weeks, and there's a lot to update you all on. I'm going to try to fill y'all in. I'm going to try to talk quickly and not say quite as much because nobody wants to watch me for a really long time. Not even my own family. So, welcome to heaven, also known as vlog number 7.
Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and
So, when I left y'all, I had just moved to this new family and things were going good after the first day. So, update on that, things are going great. I fit right in with the family. I'm close with all my host siblings and my host mom and my host dad, and I just really feel part of the family, which is so awesome. And it's totally different than my last family. Not that I didn't feel part of the family in that family, I did, but it's just a totally different feeling because everyone was older than me and always busy, and like I loved them a lot in a different way than I love this family. And so it's just really cool because I feel really honored that I get to share these different experiences with these different people. So the week after I made my vlog, it was good. It was kind of a change for me. It was a big change for me because I went to living 5 minutes away from my school to living 40 minutes away from my school. So I have to take the bus in the morning, so I get up at about 6, which getting up at 6 is different than getting up at 7:30, which wasn't as hard as I thought, but actually I enjoy the bus. Why, you may ask? Why would anyone enjoy getting up really early and riding a bus with a bunch of high schoolers for 35 minutes every day? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because it kind of opened me up to meeting a lot of new friends. You know, when you're on the bus and you have to wait for school, you meet new people. And I knew some kids on the bus because one girl was in my class and one girl is best friends with Maka, and I'd met her before. So I knew them and they kind of introduced me to their friends, and I kind of started talking to them and they thought I was funny. So don't know really why, but they did. Anyway, so I enjoyed that, and the week was just kind of like a normal week. Going to school, came home after school, played with my host sisters, ate dinner with my family, watched movies, watched TV shows, because I ain't got no homework. Sorry for the squeaking. I'm on my bed, if you haven't noticed. Blankets, pillow, ukulele. But the weekend, so 3 weekends ago? Yeah, 3 weekends ago, we had our next Rotary meetup, which it was just the people that were in Vennes, so just our little group, not the 250 like in Mont Saint-Michel. And we went to Rennes, and Rennes is about 45 minutes away from Laval, which was awesome. And we did a bunch of stuff. It was just a really great weekend. We had time where our first thing that we really did was all the students who are going away next year, they don't know what country they're going to yet, but we kind of like set up stands and made food from our countries and showed things from our countries, and just people could come up and ask us any questions about our countries. So it was me and 4 other United States kids, and we had a little stand for the US, which was cool. And we just, other than that, the weekend we just ate food and we talked and we just had a lot of fun together. We had some gift exchanges for Christmas. And we also had a French test to see our level of French, which was kind of scary. And the hard thing about the French test was, sorry for my hair, they did it like after like a long day of 4 hours of talking French to all these random people who wanted to know about our countries. After we had done gift exchanges, it was really late in the night, so we were all exhausted by that point because we had all put out all our energy with seeing each other and talking to people. So we were dead, and it was kind of hard. That night it was really fun because a bunch of us just stayed in one room until like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning and just talked and hung out. And it was really fun because, you know, it's hard to make friends with with the kids in your high school, like you do make friends, but not really close friends. Your really close friends are your exchange student friends. So it's really fun to meet up with them and just see them. The next day we had breakfast and we went ice skating, which was really fun. And it was just like kind of my forte because Montana, repping it. And it was funny to watch all the kids who had never ice skated before try ice skating. One girl did break her arm, so sorry if that was offensive to anyone. And it was just really fun to ice skate with my friends, and they played Christmas music, and it was just a really good weekend. Then the next week was also very exciting because I went to Paris with my music class. So I got home from Rennes after like not sleeping at all that night. I got home from Rennes at like 4 o'clock on Sunday, and then 3 a.m. on Tuesday, I got up early and got on a bus to go with my music class to Paris, and that was just a really great experience, and I wish I could just like go into a bunch of detail about it, but I don't want to take y'all's time, so I'm gonna just kind of run down the highlights. So we went to a bunch of really cool museums and saw a bunch of different cool art. We just walked around Paris and visited the city a little bit. And my favorite thing is Tuesday night, we went to the opera house, and we saw this ballet. And I'm kind of going to go on a blip here for a minute because it was just so incredible. First of all, the architecture of the Paris Opera House is so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, it was just incredibly beautiful. And also, the ballet that we saw was... So, for those of you who know me, you know I'm a fan of arts, performing arts especially, and so this ballet just totally kind of reminded me why I love it so much. It just really made me think, and art that makes me think and really moves me to moves me to questions. That's the kind of art that I love, and it was this really cool contemporary ballet about how society like wants us just to work hard and get good grades and get a good job and and takes all the playfulness and fun out of life. And one of my favorite quotes was, there was just this one part with talking, and it was like, the purpose of dance is just to dance, which is like the purpose of life is just to live. And it was just such an amazing thing, and I got to sit next to my friends and just watch this opera at the Paris Opera House, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool life I'm living. The next day we went to Montmartre, which I went there the first time I went to Paris, but it was a totally different experience. And we went to the Salvador Dali Museum, which was amazing because, again, it was just this really cool art. And my trip to Paris just showed me like how many different types of art there can be, and there's not a right or wrong with art. There's just art, and it's all beautiful in its own way. And Salvador Dali, like, with the ballet and Salvador Dali, they both like are totally different types of art and totally different from normal ballet for the contemporary dance and from normal like art for Salvador Dali, and it was just so incredible to see things. And it was really cool because I studied Salvador Dali last year in AP Euro, and it was really cool to see his artwork in person. Then we just like toured Montmartre, and we had this little game where we like searched for different monuments and houses and stuff, and that was cool. I would have just preferred walking around Montmartre and visiting it without the little game because everyone got really competitive about it, but that's okay. And then, so this was all Wednesday, and Wednesday evening we went to another museum and went to this little dinner, and then we got home at about 1 a.m. on Thursday morning. And then that Thursday, my host mom let me stay home, and I slept until 3. So obviously, I needed to stay home because I was pretty tired after Rennes and Paris because I didn't sleep much in either, and we did a lot of stuff. Friday was a bit difficult, just getting back into things, going back to school, and kind of the lull of that, but it was fine. And then that weekend was kind of busy as well. So Friday night I didn't really do anything, just hung out with my family. Saturday I went with my host brother and my host sister, and we went to this little bookstore in Laval, and we wrapped gifts. And then Saturday night we had a party with the Interact. So Interact are like the teenager Rotary people, and I kind of went in expecting it to be kind of like not very fun, but my expectations were not correct because it was really fun. We just like played games and had a great meal, and we took we went in the sauna. So it was at my first host family's country house, because my first host sister is part of Interacton. So we all slept there, and it was great to see my host parents again, my first host parents, and my host sister, and my host brother, because they were all there. And it was just like a really fun night. Again, I didn't sleep at all, probably 3 hours that night. Reoccurring theme in France is not getting enough sleep. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Nobody told me the French hate sleep. And then the next day, Sunday, I was exhausted, but I went back to Laval with my family and wrapped more gifts. And then that night, I just slept because I was really tired. Then this last week was a pretty normal week. It was our last week before Christmas break, and it was pretty good. Wednesday, I hung out with Maka, and we had a great afternoon. We ate sushi, and we went shopping, and we just had a fun afternoon together because we hadn't seen each other since Ren, which was a while ago. And then this weekend was Christmas, and it was a very big deal here because Christmas works a little bit differently. A lot of people in the US see their families, but a lot of people don't because everyone's family is spread out all across the country. So usually Christmas, at least for me, in my family, is just spent with my mom, my dad, and my brother. And so in France, it's different because all the family lives within 2 hours of each other, so everyone can come and celebrate Christmas together. So it was a lot of meeting people and re-meeting people and talking a lot of French. So Saturday, at noon, we went and we had lunch with my host mom's side of the family. Her 4 siblings, their kids, like that, and the grandpa, so my host mom's dad. And we had lunch, and then we went back to the grandpa's house for coffee, and then after that, we went to my host mom's house because her parents are divorced. All the same people, just with the mom and her family, and we stayed there, and we ate dinner there, and we ate so much food. Oh my gosh, like I ate enough food for literally a week. I could have survived a week on what I ate in one day. And we were at the table for so long. Because we started the table at lunch at 12 and we changed tables, but we were pretty much at the table from 12 until 4 a.m. in the morning. That's 16 hours. And I was so shook by this. Shook, for those of you who don't know, is shocked or wowzed. So I was shook by the fact that everyone was like, this was just normal, and all of France just sat at the table with their family for 16 hours and didn't get home until 5 a.m. But it was really fun, and my host mom's side of the family has like 25 people, maybe more, and there's a bunch of little kids, and it was just a lot of Christmas family spirit, and it was great. The next day was Christmas Eve, so in the day, I just slept, and then I got my gifts ready for my family, like that. And then I helped my host mom cook all afternoon, which was really fun. I learned to make some good French appetizers. And then Sunday night, we went to my host dad's mom's house, and we had a dinner there, which was not quite as lively and not as many people as my host mom's side of the family, but it was a nice Christmas Eve dinner. And then Christmas was just spent with the 6 in my family: my host mom, my host dad, my host sister, my other host sister, my host brother, and me. And they got me gifts, which was really sweet of them. And in the morning, being with them, I didn't really feel that homesick, which was really nice because, a lot of people say that Christmas is like the hardest time. You always feel so homesick. But then Christmas for lunch, I guess, we went back to my host dad's parents' house. And that is when I started to kind of feel a little bit homesick. I was just pretty tired. Yeah, pretty tired. I was really tired, and I don't know. I didn't feel super welcome into their side of the family like I did with the host mom side of the family. So it was just kind of different, and it was Christmas, and I wanted to be with my family, so I did feel a little homesick then, but it's okay. So then this week, what did I do? This week, so Monday was Christmas. Tuesday, I didn't really do much. Tuesday night, my host brother had 2 friends over, and me and my host brother and his 2 friends pretty much played games all night. Not pretty much, literally all night. We went to bed at 7 a.m., but it was like really, really fun. I just had a really fun time with them. And then yesterday, I just kind of slept all day because I was up till 7 a.m. I didn't sleep the night before, so. But I watched a movie with my host brother and slept, and pretty much that's about it. And then today, I just got back from this really cool art museum, which is a local artist who's dead now, but he does it's really cool, kind of, not exactly abstract, but kind of South American style art, and it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that, and I was with my host brother and my host sister, and yeah, it was a good day. So we'll see. I have a week and a half more of vacation. I wish there was more, but okay, so that's pretty much what's happened the last 3.5 weeks. A lot has happened. I'm just living my French lifestyle, so update on my French. Tomorrow will mean I've been here 4 months, and I feel like my French should be better by now, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but I also feel that my French is improving, so it's good because it's improving, but not quite improved enough. Over Christmas, I ate so much food. I cannot tell you how much food I ate. Like, I eat a lot of food normally in Christmas, and I ate like double what I normally eat. It was insane, but it was all so good. And I've decided I think I like French food better than I like American food. So these past few weeks have my lesson, I guess, for the past few weeks is kind of learning to be confident in me. This has kind of been my lesson throughout the whole year so far. I say that every time, that it's been my lesson throughout the whole year. But it's true, I'm learning a lot about myself and about life and about all the good things it has to offer. Oh, Jeffrey, I love life. Oh, me too. So with that, one thing that's been kind of hard for me is I feel like even with the exchange students, my really close friends, and at school, like, I haven't really been able to be myself. Like, I feel like I'm trying really hard because I really want them to be my friends, especially at school and with the exchange students. It's the same. Because, you know, I've never changed schools or moved towns or had to make a whole new group of friends. I've always had people that I knew, and I came here not knowing the language, not knowing anyone. And so it's been really good for me because I've just kind of learned that I just have to be myself, and the people who like me will be my friends. I shouldn't try to make the people who don't like me be my friend. If they don't like me for me, then they're not my friend. It's as simple as that. So the past few weeks have really taught me that. In Rennes, with the exchange students, just be myself, and the people who want to be my friends will be my friends, and it'll be great. And in Paris with my friends, like, the same thing happened there. And this past week with my friends at school, I just gotta be myself and be confident in who I am, and the people who will be my friends will come to me, and it'll all work out in the end. For listening again. I hope you enjoyed it. So sorry that I talk kind of quietly this time. My whole family is home, so I don't want to disrupt them. But I have nothing bad to say about them. They're wonderful people, and I very much am grateful for their kindness. So I hope you have had a great Christmas, and I hope you have a great party for New Year's, and just remember to be happy, and the only point of life is to live and have fun, so don't stress about things. Go skiing if you're in Montana. I miss snow. I miss skiing. Crazy because I never go skiing anymore, but I miss it. Just be happy, my pals, as the French say. La vie